How you doing?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to just a small live stream we thought we'd put on for the afternoon and check out and hang out with some of our favorite people. We got Brandon with BS Small Engines.
Yep.
We got Justin with Captain Jerk.
How you doing?
Rated. And we got Polar Bear Ed with Polar Bear Ed Incorporated.
How you doing, Ed?
Yo. Hey, I'm here, man. How's everybody else doing?
Doing absolutely wonderful today, I think. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I know it's kind of in the middle of the day, but, sometimes it gets to be kind of a pain to do it late at night. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we've actually got an opportunity to have Ed on vacation. So he's able to be in here during the daytime.
Ed, you're actually on YouTube on your vacation?
Yeah.
Hello, Alexander. Hello, Carts and Camera. Hello, Danini. How are you? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well.
Let me see. Oh, wow. I actually got a notification. Let me see.
I usually don't get
Not,
notifications
so I
from
need
Craig.
to-
One.
Yeah, I didn't get none. Oh wait, I didn't hit the bell. Hold on,
Ring
guys.
the bell schools in.
Didn't
Put it
ring.
down. Oh, 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 oh.
It happened.
Every time you see me, the hammer's just... Sorry. I grew up in the 90s, too. Sorry.
In the 90s.
Well, the 80s, the 70s, 80s, 90s. So this is when I was growing up. So, I mean, I kind of got, genre straddling, birth date. So, shut up!
So you're a disco dancing, rapping thresher metalhead?
When you put it like that, it's really depressing.
Yeah. Hey, I'm in the same boat, man.
Disco.
Oh my god! I've wasted so many years. Anyway, hi,
Hey,
Brady. How you doing, buddy?
believe that you'd be watching, Saturday Night Fever or whatever that was. John
Soul Train.
Oh, man.
Hey, last year I went to see Johnny Lee in concert. He did the
My
song.
wife. Hello, wife. How you doing?
Oh my god.
She's looking at me like, "Are you serious?"
Donnie, how you doing? Alexander Smith. Carts and Cameras.
We're
Hello.
old. Danini, you're in the same age group.
Yes, Danini. I'm very old.
I was there the day that dirt was made.
I made the dirt.
I just said I was there.
Hello, David. Hello, Alexander. Danini has some of the best kind of back and forth cage match live streams that you'd ever want to participate in. It gets to be kind of a riot. They roast each other on there nonstop.
It's impossible to write on this. Like,
It's not impossible. We just had a discussion earlier.
no. It's impossible to write on this 3D printed stuff with a ballpoint pen.
With a ballpoint pen, maybe, but a Sharpie or a paint marker would be no problem.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize for being, a little intense today. I'm just kind of trying to keep myself awake. And I don't know. Last couple of days have been.
Holy
Horse
smokes!
is
We got Horse the shop. How you doing, Horse? You done with school for the day? Justin, you don't have to be sorry about being intense. It's a good time.
Huh? Yeah. No, I'm trying to maintain focus. I really am. I'm just like, So
Ooh, look, tacos.
that's that. All right. I tried to draw a picture, and the picture refused to draw itself. Damn it.
I like the picture already.
Become the picture, Justin. Become the picture.
I'm gonna have to draw like to get the desired result. Probably have to draw like a half a dozen of those at least right now. So
Show the picture, Justin. Show the picture.
oh, there you go.
Nice.
I wish I knew how to draw.
It looks pretty good to me.
That's better than mine.
Yeah.
But that's just like a 5-minute sketch. Not even. It didn't even take me 5 minutes to draw that.
Kind of slacking.
You're a slacker, McFly.
I am.
Just like your father.
Yeah.
You're a slacker from a family of slackers.
Now I know I'm really slacking.
Yeah.
Good night. Try that again, Ed.
I just want to get a chat open. There. Now it has one. Finally. Chat. There's Gemma again. Hi, Gemma. How you doing? Yeah, I was in a live stream earlier today, guys, with Simon Cooper. Sunshine? I was on her live stream.
How are you? Good to see you in here.
Oh, yeah. So this is my second live stream today.
It's probably not going to be the last one either. I have a feeling.
It might not be. I mean, I think my record's like 6. Like I went live like 6 different like people's live stream.
Well, we're going to have to break that record, Justin.
Whatever. I'm not trying to break a record or nothing. I'm not trying to hold a record. I'm just saying, like,
We got to have you in 10 live streams in one day.
well, no. I know a lot of people, and I freaking like, hey, how you doing? You know, I got on Dizzy's panel, and then Hazy Days went live, and I got on his panel, and Sunshine Cooper, and freaking Hazy Days' sister Natasha, and then freaking I did one of my own, and I was on somebody else's, and yeah, just cascaded that day. Just
That's it. We're going to call you Pinball Wizard from now on. You can't be Captain Jerk.
just happened that I was on like 5 or 6 panels that day. I'm like, wow, I've been live a lot today, man. Oh.
Gemma's good people. We like her.
Oh, she's a great person. Great person.
He is awesome.
Thank yeah, you're very nice person. Oh,
There's Jay. He's in the chat.
He's in the chat, but he's not in the hangout.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Tractor 5474. How you doing, Jay?
Hey, Jay.
Oh, really? Come on, horse. I have a blue house with a blue window. Blue like my Corvette that's sitting outside.
Do that again, Justin, so we can record it. Oh, wait a minute. We did record it.
Yeah, it's live right now. We just have to leave
We're
this
gonna
video up.
have to clip it, edit it, and screw it.
Dude, okay, I've said some of the dumbest things on YouTube. If you could freaking find all the live streams I've been in over the last like year, man, I have said some of the dumbest stuff you could possibly imagine. Just to freaking make people laugh, or just to be an idiot, you know. Freaking have people in the freaking chat or just like, oh, type it and freaking like laughing and stuff. Yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Jay, have you heard back on the concrete project, brother? Been thinking about it all day.
Hell yeah, Gemma's a great freaking girl. You know, she just said that I make her feel special every time that she comes to the stream. Well, of course, you know, you are a special person. Everybody likes you. Everybody likes you, and therefore, we make a point of saying how much we like you. Harold Fisher, you too, buddy. We love Harold Fisher too.
Harold Fisher's another one of those excellent guys.
Yeah, man. No, Alexander Smith, I am not singing I'm Blue anymore. So
Oh, that's not good, Jay. That's too much.
How bad is that price tag, Jay? That's kind of what I want to know.
It's not easy being green.
Hello, Juan. Welcome to the stream.
Pardon.
I'm not a pipe smoker, so no, but there may be other people that like to smoke pipes.
I used to smoke pipe. Long time ago. Long time ago. I haven't even had a pipe in
I used to smoke hams and bacons.
Oh, I'd love to smoke a bacon.
I have a smoker, but I haven't used it yet. So,
Oh man, I'm in Texas. We smoke everything.
might want to be careful with that statement.
Yeah, I just heard that.
Can you
Yeah.
smoke it?
Yeah, Jay, I feel you on that, buddy. Everything costs twice as much money as I have. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is, because I have so very little money right now. Oh, goodness.
I would have money, but I have too many projects.
Yeah. Yeah. That too.
Latika. Is that how you pronounce that?
Latakia.
Latakia?
Lata is Lata. Kia is Kia. Latakia. Latakia.
We learn something every day.
I learned how to sound things out on Sesame Street. That's all.
Nobody ever told me how to get there.
Damn it. They don't tell you how, do they? They just ask you how. Can you tell me how?
I think we're doing pretty good, Jimmy. Thanks for asking. Hope you're having a wonderful day, too.
I'm doing okay. I'm kind of nitzing a little bit today. I want coffee. I might have had too much already. I'm not sure.
No. Those are bad words.
Come over, Captain. You can have some more coffee.
I've only had 2 coffees today. Come on. I want like 5 more.
Two coffee pots or 2 coffee cups of coffee?
Just cups of coffee. Well, I don't make whole pots because we make a coffee and we sit back on it and we sip it, and we just relax with it, If we were gonna drink a whole pot, we would be like,
Keep it on.
just like chug her back.
I sit and enjoy mine. I just make 2 or 3 pots a day.
Well, yeah, when your cup is the size of a fishbowl. I just need a small aquarium of whiskey today.
And your thermos holds a pot and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, I did smoke one. I did. Juan Carlos. I did smoke. I quit smoking last year. A lot of people were kind of surprised, but the fervor died down quickly, and nobody seemed to care. So I'm like, good. That's awesome. Nobody's hating on me because I quit puffing cigarettes. Good. No,
You haven't
no,
told the life out of anybody because of it yet either, so you're doing okay.
nobody hates you because you don't smoke.
I don't know. There might be some people around me that would hate if I quit smoking.
What? Because they're always bumming cigs off you?
No, I get a little edgy.
Well, I mean, once you're over the freaking, the whole jerk phase of readjusting your life from smoking cigarettes, I mean, it's fine. Once it's done, it's done. Um, I'll never be over it because, well, I'm Captain Jerk. That's how it works. David Carlisle is smoking a cigar right now.
Hey, Brandon, what's your topic going to be on this week? Do you know?
Oh yeah, Gemma, I freaking quit like 10
I
months
don't
ago.
think there will be a topic this week. It's just going to be a regular Saturday night panel.
Oh, nice.
And then I don't think the next one's until June.
Okay.
And it's going to be welding fabrication.
Oh, Juan Carlos, that's cool, man. Making pipes is kind of a very noble art form, dude. Really. There's a lot of people out there that they make what's called meerschaum pipes, which are these really ornate pipes. Usually like a face, and the material is white. And if you're into meerschaum pipes, usually you're into them for the art and not for the smoking on them. You don't smoke you can smoke a meerschaum pipe. You can. That's perfectly fine. But people usually don't because they appreciate their artistic value. But even if you're making pipes that are intended to be, smoked and used, there's nothing wrong with that either. Sepiolite. I don't know what that is. Let's take a look at what that is. I am looking it up right now.
I think Juan should make some videos on some of those pipes. I noticed he doesn't have much content on his channel yet. That would be cool.
Oh, that's what they make meerschaum pipes out of. Okay. It's a clay mineral used to make tobacco pipes. Woohoo! So, do you make meerschaum, Juan Carlos? I mean, a lot of people they make pipes and stuff, but they make them out of briarwood or corn cob. Whatever. Some people take bits of brass and aluminum and turn them on a lathe to make pipes. Yeah, tobacco pipes. Well, I will go and check out and see what you got to offer. You don't have any content. Never mind. Yep, Briar, Cherry. Yep. All right. Okay.
I see they're trying to bait you, Justin.
Yes, I know. Alexander's being playful today. He's trying to
Low lid.
trying
Brother,
to
I sent
trying
you
to
I sent
me
you an
into-
invitation, Pat.
into response.
It's there if you would like to participate. I hope your back's feeling better.
Hey, little lid.
The coffee's gnawing. It's calling just his name.
Shut up.
Coffee. I want coffee.
Yes, I really do. I super do want a coffee right now. I'm gonna get a headache if I don't go get one.
Oh, I want a coffee too.
Well,
Oh.
there's nothing wrong with keeping your content private. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
Ah.
That's what you choose to do. It's fine.
You could have 1,000 videos on your channel, and if they're all private, they're just for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. You keep your YouTube how you want to keep it. It's perfectly fine.
I just saw JC Smith pop up a live stream, and he's wearing a bandana.
Crystal's making coffee, isn't she?
Oh my!
It appears so.
Thank you, Crystal.
Hi.
Crystal doesn't feel good today. She's not having it. So she might actually freaking decide that she doesn't want to make it and make me finish.
Oh, no.
I hope she feels better. That's
Well, I'm not-
family. We like it when our Crystal's feeling good.
Well, once in a while, I have to like I'm standing there and I'm like partway through making the coffee, and I'm just standing there freaking babbling my face off because I'm either exhausted or I'm having a panic attack. So I'm just like, I'm just being manic or whatever, and I'm like, Crystal, could you finish the coffee, please? She's like, sure. Whatever. Pardon.
Lolit's trying to find one of those fancy razors or whatchamacallit, UTVs. It is pretty tasty if you've got fresh honey. Put a little honey in your coffee. That is good.
I don't really care for honey in my coffee. I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible. It's just no. No thanks. I'll just drink the coffee black. Thank you.
I prefer honey. I prefer honey in my sassafras tea.
I don't think I've ever had sassafras tea. No,
Jerry, this and that. How you doing?
I can safely say I've never had sassafras tea.
Never.
Try it.
I'm not even sure if I know what sassafras is.
Sassafras is a tree, and they use their roots to brew a tea out of.
Okay. I was sure that it's some sort of plant.
The scientific name for it is Sassafras albinum.
Okay.
I'll be damned. The only reason I remember it is because I'll be damned at sassafras. Yes, I took some weird classes when I was in college.
Is somebody pulling my leg? Yeah, I think someone's pulling my leg.
Cheer up, Justin.
Coffee's almost done.
I am not sad and I'm not down. My brain just needed oxygen, so I'm sighing.
You got 7 hours to go, so you'll be fine.
7 hours.
Yeah, we can only live stream for 8. So
I don't know if I'll make it 7 hours. Pardon.
Yeah, but it's Nate night, so we'll have to see if we can do both.
You guys notice I pass out at like really weird times?
You need to reset your internal clock.
What was I saying earlier today about, I have this really dumb sleep schedule that I'm on recently that I really don't like.
You happen to catch Nate's video, Ed?
The one earlier today?
Yeah.
No, I seen the notification for it, but I was in the shop and didn't get to watch it yet.
They're burning like a square mile or a half a square mile or something of swampland. So he may or may not have the video up for the live stream tonight.
Okay.
There's Hot Rod Jim. Hey Jim, I sent you an invite if you want it.
Hot Rod, how you doing? Jerry, how you doing?
Hey, Hot Rod.
I didn't say hi to Jerry earlier. Oh.
I think I did, but hey, Jerry.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's cool. I don't like using refined sugar all the time. I mean, that's just what's available to us. We don't have a vehicle, so everything that we get has to either be from the stores that are right up the street, which consist of a Walgreens and a Family Dollar. Okay. Or if we get to a grocery store or something, it's either Walmart or Aldi. So getting food in one of those places is like, out of necessity. It's not like, we have a lot of choices. Hey, Crystal, look. Look at them. Oh, look at that one. Look, Bunny. Look at you. What's them?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
What?
I had to step away for a second.
Why did it make you sad, Bunny?
Hey Jay. We'll see you after a while, brother.
We'll see you after a bit, Jerry.
All right, later, Jay. What? Oh, die?
Yeah.
Well, what? You don't have to allow yourself to become sad because of that. Oh, jeepers.
Would anybody like some of the rain we're having?
No.
Some of it's okay.
My pasture is a pond now.
I believe that part of our crop ground is now a lake. I mean, I haven't been out to look at it today, but I'm pretty sure that it's probably pretty close to that.
Yes, so according to some alarmists, we're going to drown because, it's just going to continue to rain and rain and rain forever.
But that's okay. Ed's building an ark.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Ed.
I'll be okay.
Thanks for busting your hump for that.
It'll probably be a cross between an Ark and a Viking ship.
Yeah, but I don't know how that one little Evinrude outboard is going to freaking power an arc.
Oh, we're gonna row, man, Viking style.
Damn it! I knew there was a catch. Damn it!
Hey, if 100 years ago or 200 years ago they could row across the ocean, we can do it too.
They had sails.
We'll just get on a plane and go to Horse's house and let him build us a boat. We'll have a horse ark.
It'd probably be quicker for me just to drive there instead of going to the airport and getting on an
Yeah, when
airplane.
it tells stories about the ark, and when they're telling us things about the big ark, the only thing I can think of is that, okay, this was a dinghy. It was pretty much just a lifeboat. You know, it was just like up the creek without a paddle. You get me?
Yeah, it just floated until it hit something.
Yeah, it was. It just seems to me like it was just a big life raft, and that was it. It didn't seem like it had any method to steer itself or propel itself or anything like that. It just like, nope, big wood thing. Get in. Let's go. Just like, oh gosh, you didn't win. Forget it. So whatever.
I'm thinking a party barge would probably be better for us.
Yeah.
I don't think a table saw is going to get it done. Just saying, Horse.
Yeah, you're gonna have to use like some old methods like they used back in the day.
Yeah,
You
one
can
guy
put all
on
this
each
in
end.
one, but I don't think a table saw is going to cut enough, thick enough piece of wood to do it with.
Nope, we got to get one guy on each end of the saw.
Yep. Go back and forth.
No, we need some woodchucks.
Beavers.
We need an army of woodchucks.
Beavers. But the only drawback about beavers, pull start.
Don't make them mad. We don't want angry beavers.
Where's Winona?
Well, why not her good? Myself, Big Brown Beaver, and she told him to all our friends.
We could make a whiskey barrel barge. That would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, but they don't survive very well going over the waterfalls.
No waterfalls.
Angry beavers.
I knew I'd freaking remember it eventually. I couldn't remember it right away. I kept getting it confused with the theme song to the match game or the dating game or whatever.
J.C. Smith's a good guy. Oh, Happy Pepper, how you doing?
Oh, Happy Pepper, how you doing?
JC's just up over the hill from me.
I believe Happy Pepper came in for Sunshine.
How you doing, Dougie?
I believe Happy Pepper came in for Sunshine Stream as well. As well. So sorry.
Yeah, I think I introduced Sunshine to some of the Pepper people that I know.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, that's a great community of people.
Oh yeah, she Sunshine has done the Toe of Satan challenge and the Death Nut challenge, the first one. And
You know, they have the Death Nut 2 challenge now.
I know. I watched Hazy Days do both of them. I'm aware. But no. There's Sunshine. She did the Toe of Satan, the Death Nut, and she has a bottle of the Bomb hot sauce, which is this crazy hot sauce that she loves to prank people with while they're sleeping. She'll put a little bit of the Bomb in a spoon and like drizzle it into your mouth, and you wake up like yeah.
Make It Wayne sent me a bottle of salsa verde that's got a little bit of a kick to it.
I know. I was in Sunshine's live stream earlier today, Alex.
And we all love Sunshine. She's probably actually making dinner or something of that nature.
Oh, she's sleeping. She already ate dinner.
You know, they like to have the at least 1 hour or hour and a half to 2 hour dinners.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning right now. She just went to sleep like 2 hours ago. Oh, Blair's. Yeah, man. There you go. You can still get Blair's. You can still get it. I mean, there's a bunch of different kinds too.
I kind of like to taste my food and my really attached to my taste buds, so I don't eat too much hot stuff.
Yeah,
There's a fine
9
line
million,
between comfortably hot and just no, it's just too damn hot.
9 million is Extractville. There's nothing natural that's 9 million Scovilles. It's just all like over like a million or two. It's all extracts.
I like a nice sriracha. I don't care much for Tabasco. It's too vinegary.
Tabasco's got its place once in a while. It's okay. But yeah, you're right. Sriracha's real good. That's good stuff.
I like it on my eggs.
It's like Asian ketchup.
It's got a little sweet
I would
start
think
to it.
that would be a channel that I would just block myself. If that's the way they want to run their channel, I don't think I'd have it.
What?
The host is telling people to go check out a channel, or they were going to block the people in the stream.
No,
Yeah,
that's not right. No, no, I wouldn't do that either. Yeah, I would have left too, Hot Rod. That's just no. It's not really great. Oh, if you don't go check that channel, I'm gonna block you. Excuse
See
me.
you later.
Bye.
Block you now.
No, I'll block you too. Jeepers.
In
Doug's an
my
awesome
younger
little speaking tube in. Hopefully that goes well, Doug.
Damn, Doug.
I thought he was supposed to get that done tomorrow. Then again, he has so many doctor's appointments, it's hard to keep up with. Just keep praying for him. He's going to keep fighting it out.
He's a busy fellow lately.
yeah.
He's a very busy dude lately. And yeah, man, that is just nuts, bro. Like, he found out he had a little cancer there, and freaking like everything started going wrong.
That's how it usually goes.
I'm sure, like, I'm not trying to offend Doug, and I'm not trying to say that, anything bad about him at all. But, like, he was coming to all of that anyway. That it would have, like, even if the cancer hadn't happened, all those other things that have been happening to compound the issue, those would have happened, like, right after that anyway, I believe, So, it's unfortunate, but like, yeah, everything just started happening to that guy. It's like, Doug, are you serious? And yeah, it is. It's super serious too. Like, just like everything started happening to the guy. I don't even know. I don't even know if I would be able to handle that.
It definitely will test your willpowers, Justin.
I don't know. I've gone through a lot of stuff already. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. Doug's a tough dude. Very tough dude. Well, traditionally, it was made out of horse. It was made out of something called hickory barky barky. If you don't believe me, reference the song. Find out why.
Yeah, definitely wood that floats. We don't want any, like petrified wood. That wouldn't be a good object to make it out of.
Oh, what's that one that doesn't float? It won't float because it's like twice as dense as normal wood or whatever.
I would think even a redwood would float, but maybe I'm wrong.
No. There's this sword. There's this wood that you can make like a sword out of. Something like that. Or no, I think you can make a knife out of it or something. Yes, hickory barky barky. Gopher wood. Man, I have no idea what gopher wood is.
I spent a lot of time at church with my grandmother when I was a little younger.
Uh-huh.
And she was a Sunday school teacher, so.
Oh, she told you that it was made out of gopher wood.
Was it?
Go
Was
for
that
that wood
last
over
week?
there. That'll work on the boat.
That might be what that is, yeah.
Go
Was
for
that
that
last
tree.
weekend,
Go
Brandon?
for that tree. Go for that tree.
Yeah.
Was that Ed?
I said, was that last weekend when you were younger?
Oh, no. She's been gone. She's been gone, I guess, 3 or 4 years now.
Well,
I'm just making a joke because we got some old guys on the panel here. That's all.
Yeah, I'm for the youngest one. Well, no, Horst is in here. He's way younger than me.
I'm just saying on the panel here.
Yeah, on the panel, yeah.
My grandmother died at 66 years old in 1997.
my granny's still kicking. I'm glad of that.
I got another one. I still got the other one. The other grandmother's doing just fine. She's 88 this year, at the end of the year. So.
My grandma is the only one of my grandparents still alive. All of the rest of them has passed away.
Jerry Cincinnati's young. He's 19. All right.
Plus
So
34.
diversity of age in here. It's a good time.
See, I got 10 years on Horse.
I think Juan said he's less than 50.
I'm less than 50 also.
I got it. I got this.
Hey, Andy. How you doing, Andy? Welcome to the stream, brother. Been a minute.
Sure you hit that like button.
Hope you're not floating down the highway in a river. Andy is a mobile technician who fixes just about anything and everything electronic. Georgia.
George.
Andy's from St. Louis.
Well, how you doing, Andy?
Pretty close to being central. And he travels kind of all over the place.
Woo!
You working on a fun project today, Andy? John Deere plant. Nice.
Sorry about your luck.
He's green this week.
Yep, it is, Alexander.
Oh yeah.
The one, the only. PS Small Engines.
Juan Carlos is from UK, huh?
I like it.
Cool.
Be right back, guys. I gotta make a phone call.
Okay.
Okay, Brandon, hurry back, brother. Take care, Jerry. Thanks for dropping in, brother.
Later, Jerry. At the international high school plant. Come on now. You know, I don't even have Hangouts open, so I hear blinging.
Oh yeah, I'm blinging.
You blinging? I'm blinging.
I'm blinging.
I posted one. I posted one for you there, Captain. Just whenever you get a chance, you know.
And Doug needs to smile a little more.
There's Doug. There's a picture of Doug.
Yep. He looks all comfy in that hospital bed.
I'm sure he's not.
Yeah. Spent my share of nights in one.
I'm sure he friggin' ain't.
I just shared that, Ed, into the other hangout.
I was going to later. It's easier just to do it the one time and then transfer it over.
Well, you know, I figured that I didn't share that one.
Oh, come on, man.
Coffee's done.
Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate the coffee, but
Thank you, Crystal.
Tip your waitresses now.
that's not why I'm yawning. Not why I'm yawning. I don't care that I'm, about the coffee necessarily. I just want to stop yawning.
Take care, David. And I noticed that Crystal's got one of those super merch T-shirts on.
Oh yeah. She's wearing the Captain Jerk shirt with the Captain Jerk logo on the front, and then the U Dizzy logo on the back.
Nice. That's like a 2-for-1.
Well, you see, I actually had to freaking dig that image out of the freaking out of the history books. I had to freaking spend 10 freaking hours retracing that whole thing from when I blew up the picture, because I got it from an image that was that big.
Nice.
So I had to blow it up so it would look good on a shirt. But when I did, it was all and all blurry and stuff. So I'm like, damn it. And I had to go over it, the whole thing. Yeah, it was a lot of work to get that image back. And it's still not perfect. And, well, it came out good enough for a stupid T-shirt. How about that?
You know what, Alexander? I don't think I've ever
It's a nice T-shirt.
It came out good enough for a stupid T-shirt. I'm fine with it. There you go. No problemo. But if I was going to do something like that again, I would just ask you, Dizzy, for the picture instead of going back into my archives to look for it. Because, man, was that picture damaged.
Sha-na-na-na, we're all crazy now.
And my mom, we're all crazy now. Yeah, I remember that. That's freaking quite right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Talk about some decently freaking dated metal there. Wow, not bad.
I don't think I've ever used a Chromebook either, Brandon, so don't feel left out.
Gotta see you fast, see you come my way. See the dreams that last, never fade away.
When I was looking for a new laptop, I opted out of a Chromebook just because I didn't want to deal with all the issues.
I usually use Acer because my uncle works at Acer.
Nice.
Acers are nice.
Damn it! I get that song stuck in my head.
What?
My perspective on flat Earth is it's two-dimensional if it's flat.
Yeah.
Just say it. It's 2D and not 3D.
I got that stupid song stuck in my head now. Damn it, Ed.
Which song is that? Is it the song that never ends?
No,
it just goes on and on, my friend.
It's a song called "Helpless" from a very obscure band. It's obscure now, but it was pretty popular back in the day. Because you were singing a dated metal song. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
wow, that's from the same era, vintage as this other band called Diamond Head. You remember those guys?
I've actually heard of them, yes.
And they have a song called Helpless. And if you remember your Metallica trivia and remember their albums, there was an album called Garage Days or the 595 EP. And
Got it?
they have a cover of Diamond Head's Helpless on there. But I just happened to look up the Diamond Head version of that song, and now it's stuck in my brain.
Justin, let me help you with that. There's a little song I didn't write.
Well, here's a little story I'd like to tell about three bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with Dad Rock, MCA, and me, Mike D. We have a little horsey named Bobby Beer. It's me and my horsey and a quart of beer.
I was quite the Metallica fan. I really liked the S&M album.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
Sabotage.
What?
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
Ill communication.
I can't stand it. I know you planned it. I'ma set it straight this Watergate.
Then you could go all the way to intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic.
That was a decent album, but it wasn't the best. That's all.
I like the techno in it. I mean, they are pretty decent artists. It's too bad that one of them had to, expire way too
The
early.
one that founded the band, and he died.
Dead.
Nickel crack. Oh my God.
Nathaniel Hornblower blows no more.
Kind of like Nickelback stuff when they first started out, but after they've been out for a while, I didn't like their stuff.
Who's Nickelback?
Nickel crack.
Nickel crack.
It's the guy next to the quarterback.
Oh,
Just
okay.
smaller.
And Dimebag was the guy that freaking got shot on stage. He used to play for Pantera. Too soon?
Expired artist.
Oh, I can see you moving fast. See you coming my way. Damn it, Ed. I know it's not your fault, but I'm gonna try to blame it on you.
I'll take the blame. I've got big shoulders.
Damn it.
It's always my fault.
Power Band, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, Power Band.
Hey, Fireman. How you doing, brother?
And oh. You don't have to like Metallica. Nobody's requiring you to like that band, Horse. It's okay. You know, there's better bands out there, like Slayer.
Yeah.
Better bands than
Throw a little Slipknot in there, and we'll round out the bunch.
You got to put the refreshments in there. Come on now. You get the pistol, I'll get the pesos. That seems fair.
We could even throw a little Sweaty Teddy in there.
Definitely have to have some sweaty titty.
If you guys don't cut it out, I'm gonna start freaking singing Oasis.
No Oasis. We'll pass on that.
Oh yeah, you think so, buddy?
We have Make It Wayne in our chat. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Wayne.
How you doing, Wayne?
We were talking about you earlier, Wayne. All good, I promise.
Okay, Justin. Let's hear you start quoting some Elton John.
We could give him a choice, Elton John or Motorhead.
Is it bad that I know a lot of Elton John's lyrics? I think it's pretty
No,
bad.
it's because you listened to the radio when you were growing up, dude. Everybody heard Elton John.
Well, my mom still plays Elton John.
If you listen to the radio, you hear Elton John. He's a superstar. Okay, whatever,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we don't care about Elton John, but we will hold George Michael against you. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know none of George Michael songs.
What?
My
Just
mom
because you have
liked-
to have faith?
My mom wasn't a George Michael fan.
Well, I guess it would be nice.
Yeah.
How many weeks till we get another Bat and Bear show?
Yep.
Another what?
I'll take it, Wayne.
He's a great guy. Wayne is a super awesome guy, and his co-host is Aaron Hernandez, which we refer to as Bear. They always have a good stream.
Ozzy friggin' Osbourne is the Prince of friggin' Darkness. He's also like 100. Well, now he is.
Well, did you see his son has a new show?
Jack?
Yeah. It's a paranormal investigation show. I think it's on the Travel Channel.
Excuse me, I have to go load my gun. ABBA, Bread, ELO, and John Denver. Oh, you feel it, my
Take me home.
senses, like night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. I don't know.
Take me home.
I don't think anybody on my shoulders would make me happy right now. Sunshine, she may not be a gigantic person, but she's not getting on my shoulders, but
That's a poor Poor John Denver reference.
Yeah, I know. I understood.
So you're gonna have one more show before you guys take 2 weeks off, and that'll be awesome, Wayne.
All paranormal investigation and no dope makes Jack a dull boy. Oh yeah.
You have to appreciate all music.
Not all of it, most of it, not all of it.
Um,
Hey, Alex, you can add your other account yourself. It's pretty simple. You just go up to the people icon, click on it, and then down at the bottom it should say add. Click add, and then you put the email account in there, and then you click OK, and it's done.
always and forever. I just ruined everybody's day.
You didn't ruin my day, Justin. You have to try harder than that.
I'm not trying to ruin your day. It just ends up happening. I don't try to ruin anyone's day. It just ends up happening.
See, even the birds are chipper that you're here.
And dun, 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 dun.
Don't worry, be happy.
The Muppet Show tonight. It's the Muppet Show tonight. Do, do, do.
We could do some really,
That actually was not the Muppet Show. That was Fraggle Rock.
I know, but you're
It's pretty
doing
much
me.
the same damn thing. It's just, one's on PBS, one's on, CBS.
we could be really evil and, do the Fraggle Rock theme song, but yeah.
I just did part of it. Or we could come along with the Snorks.
Alexander, that's because it uses my Google email account.
That's Smurfy.
Dashing and daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly, with stories to share. Anyone? No one, huh? Nobody remembers the Gummy Bears show, huh?
No. No Gummy Bear show.
No, I can imagine not.
That's a little bit after my time.
Yeah, I guess.
And Tom and Jerry, or Popeye, or Bugs Bunny, or Looney Tunes, or all those misfit cartoons. Yeah, that might be a little bit more into my time.
Thundar, the Barbarian.
He-Man.
Oh, jeez, He-Man. That was
Transformers, Mask.
Yeah, Mask.
All right, guys. I got to go perform a rescue mission, so I will be back around later. Mom got her tractor. Well, Mom got her tractor stuck in the backfield, so I got to go tow her out.
All right.
So catch you all after a bit.
All right, Ed. Thanks for dropping in, brother. Hopefully nothing gets broke on the way out of the mud. So.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Ed. I'm laughing at what I'm about to say.
No, she mows about 6 acres, 5 acres, something like that, with a 56-inch Husqvarna Husqvarna mower. Takes her about 3 days to do it, but she enjoys doing it. And there's one wet spot that we keep telling her not to mow through, and she mowed into it. So,
Mowing a swamp.
All right, I'm out, y'all.
Did you think you might
See you later,
want
man. Thanks for dropping in, brother.
some like marker stakes?
The grass is usually like 1.5 feet high, so.
Oh, okay.
But she every spring she tries to mow it, and we keep telling her not to. So, but we love her to death. Talk to y'all later. Got to go.
Later. Daylight flashing, the feeling smashing.
Alexander, that's because the Google Plus is no longer.
If you didn't notice, I kind of after I sang that, I kind of looked over my shoulder to see if
Over your shoulder. Oh my.
Well, I had to look over there to make sure that Crystal wasn't about to throw something at my head. It's a song from a show called Robotech.
Take care, Wayne. Thanks for joining us, brother.
And it's from the most annoying character on that show. And if you were a fan of this show, there was a famous saying that everybody used to say when talking about that show. Shut up, Min-May. If you're a fan of Robotech,
what I was saying is that
you'll know exactly what I'm talking
about. So since there's no more Google Plus, it's okay. You can hang around, Wayne. Thanks for hanging out, brother. So whenever you communicate with somebody in Hangouts, because Google Plus is no more, it shows up as unknown.
Sometimes, yeah.
Which gets to be kind of cumbersome because when people leave a Hangout, it shows up as unknown left.
Two black and two white, two wrong or two right.
Check that out. We got Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing, buddy?
Thanks for dropping in, brother. Appreciate it. Johnny's good people. Carlos is saying need input.
Yeah, Robotech was just over in Japan they call it Macross, and anything that has to do with Macross, because Robotech it took place essentially on Macross Island. That's where it all started. So anything that has the name Macross coming from Japan, that's Robotech type stuff. Yes, Horse, I freaking gave you the thumbs up on that one. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I do want you to make the wood play button. I think that would be awesome. I've seen other people make them out of aluminum and all kinds of things. So
thank you for dropping in, Johnny, and saying hello.
Johnny's a great freaking dude. My goodness. What a day it has been so far.
The day is still young.
Oh, I'm aware. It's only like 5:30. I get it. I'm just saying it's It's already been quite a day for live streaming and things. So
Well, currently, Justin, you still have
yes.
about 6 hours and 10 minutes left to go.
Ah, yes, 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 yes. Because I want to be awake that whole time. What? What happened? What?
Holy smokes. Sorry to hear that, Johnny. I hope you do get to feeling better soon.
Hoping to get better soon. Falling down those steps has knocked. What are you talking about? You fell down the steps? I didn't even know that, Johnny. Did you release a video lately or something? Did I miss it? Did I get a notification? You guys can hear me? Greg.
I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you too.
My computer just totally froze up on me and made a boop noise. So
You're still here.
I know, I'm just saying it totally froze up on me and it made a boop noise.
You're just stuck with us, Justin. You can't go anywhere. That's what it's telling you. You're here for the remainder.
I'm going to light this computer on fire.
Don't do that. At least not for a little while, anyway. Until we have a replacement made.
But I so badly want to kill it.
I think you'd rather have a lot more fun, like drive over with the tank and then hit it with a 50 round, 50
I don't
millimeter
have those
round.
resources. I don't have any of those things. I would come up with a creative death for it if I had those resources. I just do not. The best I can hope for is to take what little lighter fluid I have left, light it, and freaking, spray it on here, light it, and then pee it out. I would do it on a live stream, but just freaking make sure that the camera's on the computer and not me.
Don't do it in the apartment.
Damn it. Fine.
We don't want you kicked out just so soon. You gotta have a place to go first. Dang it. Preferably with all your stuff intact.
There's a sleazy roach motel up the street. Don't worry.
We don't want our jerk with roaches.
It's only like $500 a month to stay in it. It's just really disgusting.
Ow. That sounds painful, Johnny.
What the fuck? That wasn't my camera feed. That was my brain malfunctioning. What the hell, Johnny? Okay, John, nobody even told me anything about this. When did this happen? Last night? No, J5 is a very tall man. He's very, very tall man.
Ow.
Okay, wait a minute. Weren't you over at freaking Hazy Days' house just like a couple of weeks ago? So what are you telling me? You came home and fell down the friggin' stairs? And you were just freaking like... You just showed me a picture where you had like done a bunch of work and stuff. You mean you tell me you're all freaking messed up and you're still trying to work? Johnny.
That's it. We're gonna kidnap Johnny and wrap him in bubble wrap.
Yes, from the UK. We're gonna go to the UK and get Johnny. Oh, falling down the stairs is a weekly event. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go to Tractor Supply and get some metal and master link for my mini bike.
I wish
All
there
right, thank you for joining us, Brandon. We'll catch up on that project idea after a while or something.
Okay.
So,
All right, later, Brandon.
Later, guys. Bye.
Yes, please eat curry and rest.
you have to eat. You have to rest after eating curry because if not, it will turn your stomach inside out. Curry may not be like Reaper spice, but it's pretty dang potent. I agree, Jim. You know, if you could navigate without having to use the stairs, it'd be a smart option.
Well, okay. I live on the 3rd floor, Johnny. Okay. My legs don't work as well as they used to either. Okay. Sometimes they work pretty well. Sometimes they don't want to work at all. That's it. It just depends on the day. Even if I was in shape, it still wouldn't lend any credence to me being able to move very well. You know, it's not about being in shape at this point. It's like I really think that there's just something wrong that I don't know about that I would have to go to a doctor to figure it out, you know, have a doctor figure it out. And I just don't really have that kind of freaking resource, you know. Healthcare ain't free here, and I don't have any money for it. That's it. Yeah, I don't have a wheelchair. I don't need one yet, but whatever. I just stay home. I don't bother navigating stairs unless I absolutely need to. So I stay home. I stay in my apartment, and I don't go outside ever because this place doesn't even interest me anymore at all. The neighborhood, the yard outside, none of it interests me. I don't want anything to do with it. Not anymore. At one point, it wasn't that bad, but no, I don't want to have anything to do with this entire neighborhood or anything about it.
Yep. It's dragging your will to live away.
No, I'm fine with being alive. I just don't want to be alive. I just don't want to live here.
Yeah, we know. We don't want you to be alive there either. We'd rather you be alive so we're closer to us, but all in good time. We like stubborn people too.
Oh yeah.
We know lots of them.
Oh yeah.
All good people too.
Oh yeah. Where do I want to live?
Anywhere but Connecticut?
Somewhere that's got decent climate. Better than Connecticut, I'll tell you that.
Somewhere preferably with a little bit more than 10 foot by 10 foot square yard.
No, there's a huge yard here, dude. There's lots of grass here.
But it's not private.
No, it's not. And it's not mine. I don't get to mow it. I don't get to plant here. I don't get to freaking, trim the trees or freaking, do any of that stuff. None of this stuff is mine. Like, I can alter the inside of my apartment as in terms of, like, the carpet and the color, and that's pretty much it. That's it. Oh, I can put in fancy light bulbs if I want. Ooh. I can hang foo-foo curtains. And
That makes you happy.
well, yeah, hey, is the carpet going to match the drapes? That kind of stuff. Interior decorating kind of crap. But that's pretty much all. I have no control over whether or not the rest of the building is rotting with mold and stinking like sewage. No control over that.
One's asking if you want to go to another continent.
I've never been to another continent. I've never even been outside of the United States.
I have.
The farthest south I've been is Tampa, Florida. The farthest west I've been is South Dakota.
For Texas, it's about the same as far as west geographically.
I've never been to Texas. I've been to South Dakota. I'm just saying, the farthest west I've been is South Dakota because I've actually been to South Dakota. I've never been to Texas. The farthest south I've been is Tampa because I've been to Tampa. I've been there. Itchy back. Okay, so do you live near Ian, Johnny? No, you know what I need, Hot Rod? I just need a place to, I need a place to freaking live where I can work. Where there's not a lot of neighbors to get pissed off and call the cops like a bunch of babies all the time.
Yep.
If I could have a garage or even just a basement to work in, maybe a nice big shed. Plenty of places for rent. I just can't afford to go to any of them yet. Even if I had to freaking move to a place in this same town that I'm already in, I'd have to accept that.
Johnny and Ian are about an hour away from each other.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been You went to Africa? Oh wow. No, I don't have fleas, Alexander. Just you know, uh, sweaty. I don't know. What's NHS?
National Health Service.
No, it Juan Carlos. Hey, Curly Q, how you doing?
Hello, Curly Q. Been a while.
Wow.
I've not seen Curly Q in quite some time. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, horse. You live in a house. I live in a freaking apartment on the 3rd floor. Moving on.
Hope things are well with you, Curly Q. Like I said, it's been a little bit.
Oh yeah, man. Good to see you.
It's one of the nice things about having a live stream in the daytime. People actually are not, nocturnal, have an opportunity to come in and hang out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 This is actually not a back scratcher. No. This is a strap from the inside of a PC.
Or what is formerly known as a PC.
This was from a Gateway computer, probably.
Looks like it.
We've had a few of these, and just happens to be mine. Crystal has one over there. I've had this thing for 10 years. I'm not even
Building a bathroom. I know how that goes. I don't wish that task on anybody.
Oh, I wouldn't mind.
I know, Jim, because we see you quite often in all kinds of areas, just like myself.
I wouldn't mind building a bathroom. That would be fine with me. I would do that. I would install a tub and everything. I really don't think I would care very much.
I don't think you'd really be bothered by doing too much of anything, Justin. Not that you would enjoy doing everything, but just something to do might be.
That would mean for me to be able to do something like that. That would mean I'm not living here.
Right.
So there's that. Okay, Curly. Thanks, bud.
Just taking care of paperwork.
Yeah.
Slide rule. I haven't heard that term in quite some time either.
This bracket goes like when you take the side of the case off, this is like right there. It's like right there across the inside of the PC, just like this. That's how it's sitting on the inside. Maybe like, no, it was like this. So I don't know quite why they had it cross member like this sitting there.
Add structure to the case.
Sure, unnecessarily, but whatever. Oh, this thing. This is my. This is the piston I got from Fix It with Biscuit.
The double skull piston.
No, it's just one. The other
If you,
side.
if you look at the face of that, though, isn't there a little skull in the mouth region?
No. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's the nose. Never mind. I'm sorry.
No, it's just a skull. A skull. Yes, it is a good back scratcher. Yes, it is. Most certainly. It is a very good back scratcher. Crystal started it. Crystal found that it makes a good back scratcher. So, and she has one too.
Who has 3-4?
So, all right, later, Johnny. We'll see you, bud.
Take care, Johnny. Be careful with your stuff, will you?
I should say have a good night. It's like 11 o'clock at night over there, dude. Yeah, Johnny needs some sleep. Oh, he needs to wind down at least, you know. He needs to unwind a bit. Pardon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a stupid piece off of a computer. A support brace, bracket, whatever you want to call it. And it works nice. It's fine. Yeah, I really don't want to live on a busy road, but I don't want to live in suburbia either. I want to find somewhere that's like, you know, like right next to a freaking grocery store, but like on like the edge of a town where there's not a lot of, you know, nonsense.
Where you can do your shopping and all that kind of stuff close at hand and keep the people at bay.
Yeah, so people don't freaking bother me and like, you know, just I don't want to bother anybody else either. Nope.
We want to bother you. Is that okay?
No, I'm saying like as an actual neighbor, I don't want to be, you know, purposely bothering people with what's going on. But I'm not going to walk on eggshells either. That's nonsense. But I'm not going to go out of my way to piss people off. That's childish. So I found that living in an apartment like this, it's untenable. It's just not going to work. I guess I'm, you know, having to freaking, you know, face the reality of the situation. People treat this as a freaking retirement community, even though it's not. It's not listed as a retirement community, even though when you look at some of the apartments, if you know, in the listings, like if there's one of these apartments for rent or for sale, sometimes they list it as a retirement community. This place was never set up as a retirement community. Never.
They're trying to catch any angle they can to make sure that they keep the units full.
Okay. Real estate agents are liars.
No. They're like bankers and lawyers.
Like, I'm not saying that they're all bad people necessarily, but no. They're liars. And they waste your friggin' time. It's so stupid. It's like, do you really think you're going to chump somebody on shoving them in an apartment that they don't want or selling them a house that they're not going to be satisfied with? They're just going to be beating down your office door, freaking, you know, pointing a gun at you if you really piss them off. Come on, man. Americans aren't the freaking stupid morons that these freaking people make them out to be. Like, okay, you want to sell me a car, No, I'm here to buy a car. You want to sell me a house? No, I'm here to buy a house. That's the way that these people should be thinking, because then they would actually make more sales. That's why I don't even want to go. Like if I like, let's say I won a big lottery jackpot for $400 million. Boom, I'm a multi-millionaire. You know, I'm a big fancy pant millionaire right now, right? I go to a freaking real estate agent and I'm like, hey, I want to buy a house. And they freaking see, you know, the freaking, you know, the gravy train coming. Because they know I'm a freaking big fancy pant millionaire. Okay, fine. You're not selling me a house, Mr. Real Estate Agent or Mrs. Real Estate Agent, whoever the hell you are. I'm buying a house. You're not selling me a house. I'm buying a house. Even if I only had enough money to just freaking barely cover the payments and barely freaking achieve the financing. It's not about the real estate agent selling me a house. It's about me buying a house. That's what it's about. If they got down with that mindset, instead of saying, oh yeah, I sold a bunch of houses. No. Flip it around. And you say, I'm a real estate agent. People bought 100 houses from me this year. I'm a prolific seller. But I think about it as people are buying houses from my company, and I'm facilitating this. You're not a seller. You're a facilitator.
Right.
Is what you
When
are.
you get things done.
You are a real estate agent is, you know,
Servant.
hang on. Hang on. Damn it. A retailer, essentially. They're essentially a retailer.
Sure.
They have a bunch of houses in stock. You're going into a real estate agent's freaking, you know, office. You're walking into a store. They're gonna try to sell you something. That's nonsense. You let that person freaking browse and let them buy. You know, freaking high pressure salesman, get the hell away from me. I told you get the hell away from me once. If I gotta say it again, you're gonna hit the floor. Seriously. I mean, I don't. No, I'm not into that whole freaking high pressure thing. You know, freaking somebody coming on a little too strong. I'm like, hey, can you take a Valium and shut the hell up? Come on. What's going on?
What's the concept of IKEA in real estate? Which would be
You know,
fine. It's the way it should be.
yeah, let people buy. You know, like, hey, let them know I'm here to facilitate the buying of a house. I'm not here to shove a house down your throat. Me as a freaking real estate agent, I probably wouldn't be a very good one if it's freaking all about high pressure and like forcing people to freaking, you know, make a decision regardless of whether or not they want to. That's nonsense. And that's the kind of thing that gets a lot of people, you know, into debt and ruins their lives. You know, making a freaking big decision like buying a house. That's the kind of thing that should be approached carefully. I'm not saying that they should be scared of it or anything. No. Learn all you can about it before you buy. Don't just buy a damn house because you got financing. That's retarded. You know, if you have financing, okay, great. great, you have financing and you have the income. All right, fine, cool. But are you going to get a family? Do you already have a family? How old is your car? What kind of condition is your car in? Are you going to need a new car in a few years? That's the kind of thing that people should be freaking considering when they're considering buying a home.
How much is the insurance going to cost you?
Trust me, I've been thinking about all of these things since I was like 12 years old. Like, I've wanted to know everything I possibly could about owning a home and about buying a home and maintaining a home, because I wanted to know. I wanted to know everything about it because I wanted to own a home. I'm a little late in the game. I'm 44 and I still haven't bought a house because I'm desperately poor. But that doesn't take away from the freaking fact that I still desire to own a home someday. You know,
You're not behind the game, Justin. I would venture to say that about 70% of all adults have not gone into that position.
it's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, I believe that most people buy a house when they're in their 30s. Just putting it out there, you know. But anyway, I wanted to own a home at some point in my life, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get to, unless I win the lottery or, you know, a relative dies and, you know, leaves me a house in their will or something. You know, then maybe. But who knows if there's any freaking kind of debt attached to the estate, and freaking like, oh, they're gonna give you a house, they're gonna give you a house, nope, taxes. Like, oh.
That probably happens quite often too.
That's why I'm not counting on it. I would not count on it. Nobody in my family would bother giving me a house anyway, because all the people in my family have children, and a house would go to their children and not me. My parents don't have any friggin' money. I don't want anything from them anyway. If they both drop dead right now, I'd let my brother and sister duke it out for which one of the two of them is greedier.
You'd probably videotape it just for entertainment purposes.
No, I don't want anything to do with either one of them either. Truthfully, I just don't. I don't want anything to do with most of the people in my family. Not to be mean about it or anything. It's just at that point. I'm done with that page of my history. We're okay. We're good. So, no, I'm saying I would very much like to own a home someday, but it just seems dumb to freaking, like, the whole buying process seems really dumb to me. Like, do people really have to go through it that way? Does it really have to be that stupid and corny, and freaking like a forced freaking, like, oh, you have to play the game this way? Really?
No, but it just depends on the circumstances and what's available. You know, it typically is up to the seller to decide whether they want to use an agent or not. And most times, like in our area, most times if an agent gets involved, the agent kind of sucks the lifeblood right out of the deal. So if you have time to sit on it, then selling it yourself is usually the preferred way. But if you don't have time to sit on it, or if you're moving to a place where you need the capital readily available, then the agent is the fastest way to do the market. But, you know, there and again, the agent wins because the agent sucks the majority of the bread and butter out of it.
If I ever had to deal with a freaking real estate agent for selling a home, the first thing I'd probably do is walk up to the agent and be like, right in the chin, and be like, that's where this is going as of right now. You do what I tell you, and you might survive. But no, I'm really not that much of a prick anymore, but whatever. Same here, Cap. Toss a penny between them and watch them fight to the death. In this case, a house. No, in this case, it would be a house key. You can't throw a house. Oh yeah, family is where the heart is. All right. Yeah. What's the quickest way to a person's heart? Through their rib cage. Oh my goodness. So anyway, uh, yeah, I just don't see things the way that most other people do. You know, freaking like a lot of nonsense and a lot of unnecessary, posturing and bickering and drama that goes into things. It's just it's stupid to me. I really just don't care about it, at all. I don't care at all for family drama and stuff like that. I don't care. It does not concern me. I'm like, okay, there's some property here that they're arguing about. All right, well, well, I was this close to this person, and they made promises to me, and oh, well, I'm the dominant prick in the family, and I'm going to, I'm going to domineer and lord over everyone and boss you around some, and be a total bully and a freaking and a peckerhead and this and that, and I'm gonna freaking, piss all over everything and freaking just make everything stink and everything suck and oh well, I'm the rich. I'm the already rich relative that freaking thinks I know everything. Oh, yes, I'm going to make everybody miserable, and I'm going to make you all dance to my freaking whim. Dance, puppets, dance. Yes, I know a lot of different types of people because all of those types of people are in my family, and many, many more. Of course, my family is just as um, diverse as anyone else's family. So, yeah, there's tons of different types of people, and they all have different freaking views, and they all have different freaking ways they wanted to freaking, divide up a fortune of a person that hadn't even expired yet.
Before it even happened. Waiting around the bed.
Oh yeah, I saw it all happen. Yeah, put up them dukes. Yeah, Bo Duke and Luke Duke.
Lefty and righty, and they're both mighty.
Oh yeah, haven't heard that in a while. But yeah, man, freaking definitely. I've seen it all come. Well, not all of it, because there are some things that I haven't seen, but there's a lot of things I have seen come and go. And man, I've seen my family act all kinds of freaking ways about things, and I'm like, I want none of it. I want no part of it. Nope. And I seen people fighting over, you know, land and property and
No.
items of a person that was still alive sitting right there in a chair, and they're arguing about her belongings right in front of her. I'm like looking at these two people arguing, and I'm like, I'm related to these monsters? Are you friggin' kidding me? Wow, bro. Okay. And right there, I decided, no, I'm not doing that. No, you can go to hell. No, you want to argue about some like if I'm in line to get something out of this will, okay, you could take my name out of it, and whoever's left on the will, you could shove all those items directly up their ass because I want nothing to do with any of that. Nope, I don't want anything to do with it. You don't shove it directly up your ass. Good. Goodbye. Go on. Have fun. Nope. See ya. No, I want nothing to do with it. Not even one little tiny penny. Nope. I want not one thin dime. You go ahead, have fun. Nope. No offense to anyone. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just saying I don't want anything to do with it. You know, like when if my parents won a freaking $1 million jackpot or something, or pardon, like the big like Powerball or whatever lottery thing, and they had like hundreds of millions of dollars, and my brother and sister were arguing about it, I'd be like, done.
Just do the Garfield trick, Captain. Look it. Say, do you want that now?
No. If my brother ended up with any kind of money like that, he would die very quickly. He would end up dead because he's a junkie and he can't keep the needle out of his arm. So he would end up dead. And if my sister had that kind of freaking money, it would, I don't know. I don't know what she would end up doing with that kind of money. Probably end up giving it to her church or something.
Welcome back, Wade.
How you doing, Green?
I'm guessing you're out checking out the garden. I hope that it's coming around quite nicely, and that pesky squirrel leaves it alone. Wayne's got a squirrel that likes to eat his plants.
Well, you know.
And not just, take a chunk out of the plant, but, like pick his favorite pepper and take a bite out of it.
Okay. When you're growing something in your garden, right, and your vegetables are this big, that is more than a mouthful for a squirrel. He looks at that as a full meal. You look at that as a berry. This pepper is the size of a berry. A mouse or a squirrel is going to look at that as a smorgasbord. They're going to be like, oh my God, one of those would feed me for a day. This is awesome. Or whatever. That would be a whole meal to one of them. Even to a rabbit. The rabbit would probably eat a couple of those and be like, oh, wow, this was very nice, and then go on with the rest of the salad bar, which is your garden. And that's how it is, though,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you were a rabbit and you stumbled upon, McGregor's garden, you're not gonna freaking chow down? Come on, dude. That is prime rule. That's like a free salad bar to them creatures. And they don't care because they have no, like, they see food, they eat it. All animals are on a seafood diet. There is no respect. Unless you're standing there, like, unless you're a fellow rabbit, like a rabbit sees your garden and is just like, oh yeah. Unless you're another rabbit right there to kick that rabbit's ass, that rabbit's not going to respect that you are the owner of that food. Rabbit's just going to be like, food, yum, crunch. That's how any animal is. There is no respect. There's none. The only creatures that have any kind of hierarchical structure where there is like respect and any kind of decency or honor or anything like that is among wolves, apes, and creatures like that. Otherwise, no, it's all, and that's all you get.
Yep.
So, yeah, in the garden, that's the call of the wild. If you don't eat your food before the freaking squirrels and the rabbits do, too bad. No, I understand, Wayne, and you feel the same way I do. I'm part of nature. If I got a garden and there's a rabbit out there nibbling my lettuce, well, I'm going to be eating rabbit that night. That's going to be my dinner. That rabbit eats my freaking broccoli. I'm going to eat that rabbit with that broccoli that he was nibbling right on the same plate, right next to him. That's how that works. Oh, yeah, Jay. You know it, man. You know it.
That's one of the reasons why we don't plant carrots in the garden at the house anymore, is because rabbits partake of the green and leave the roots to wither.
Yeah, man. Rabbits sure do love carrots, but they don't eat the orange part.
No, they like the greens.
They love the greens. That's right, which kills the plant. Yeah, I know.
You could have a whole yard full of milkweed, and they'll go for the rabbit greens.
Oh, man. Squirrel Island, huh? It's an island made up of heaped up dead squirrels. Anyway.
That'd be a great cartoon. Squirrel fishing in the Squirrel Island. Fishing rod. And
Food around the corner. Food around the corner. Food around the corner for me. No. Food around the corner. Food around the corner. Food around the corner for me. Oh, do you remember that cartoon?
no.
It was a flea. It was a little tiny flea on an animal's hide. It was like one of them old, like, Merry Melodies, like Looney Tunes from back in the late 30s, early 40s. One of them style. And
I was just going to ask if it was a spinoff of Clifford the Big Red Dog.
no. Way before Clifford. Way before Clifford. Clifford came out in like the 70s, like the late 70s or whatever. No, this is way, way before Clifford. Like way, way back. Like Porky Pig's, like original Porky Pig style. Okay? And this freaking little flea was on this animal's hide and singing that song, and, cutting down the hairs of the hide with a saw and an axe and stuff. to make his nest, to make his house. So there you go. Hang on. Now that freaking it's bugging me. Where can I find food around the corner?
On YouTube, of course. Hey, Wayne, I sent you an invite. Welcome back, Ed.
Food around the corner.
Almost sorted out, Ed.
Yep, got her all pulled out. She's a happy camper now.
Yeah, it is a flea. I remember.
And yes, it was the same exact spot every year that she gets stuck in.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go get her some of those capstones and put it down where her tires get stuck.
It's a big, huge area. It's probably 30 by 30 area. It's everything swells right down into that area and goes down into the woods. And
you could put some trap rock there and backfill the rest of it on top, and then put a shed there.
It's at the back of their property in the very back corner.
Yeah.
It doesn't even need mowed, but it makes her happy to mow it. So
Gives her something to do. She enjoys it.
Yep.
Well, maybe you should get her to stop mowing it because you might see antlers poking up out of it one day.
She sees them back there while she's mowing.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
It's like
Well,
my
she's got about 10 acres, and there's actually almost a worn path straight across their back. We call it the back field, but it's her backyard.
Yeah.
And she'll be out there mowing, and she'll see them in the edge of the woods, and they'll come out and just kind of walk across and stay away from where she's mowing at, and but you walk back there with a shotgun or a bow or anything else like that, and you never see them.
I smell you coming.
Well, no, we told her we need to mount a shotgun on the front of her tractor, so when she's like mowing back there and she sees one in the fall and it's deer season, she can
just freaking have it on a freaking have it on a lever or like a punch button.
Yep.
Blammo! Just make sure that you don't piss her off that day.
Well, my nephew has gone as far as going back and sitting in his tree stand while she's back there mowing, and he'll sit there for 2 or 3 hours or whatever, and they'll never come back.
They'd probably sitting back somewhere, like looking at you and saying, "What the hell is that human doing in that tree?"
Exactly. That's what I told him.
What's he, stupid?
Well, it takes her, if she mows slow, and it takes her probably almost 2 hours to mow that field area. And she said she's seen them come out as soon as she starts mowing and stay out there the whole time she's mowing and just keep moving around the field, while she's out there mowing.
So they like her.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool.
That's the way deer are, though. Like when I mow the barnyard, well, as long as I'm on the mower and I'm not doing anything, they'll come out and watch me. The minute you move off the mower or do something that's not mower related, they scatter like flies.
When I tended oil wells, I had one of the biggest bucks I've seen in this area. Every morning when I went to that wellhead to check it, he was standing there licking the salt off of it, and I could get within probably 20 or 30 feet of him, and he would just kind of walk off and not even pay any attention to me. As soon as I was done, I'd be heading out to drive. He would walk right back up to it.
There was salt on it?
Yeah, it's brine water. When you pump oil out of the ground, there's the oil, natural gas, and then a brine, which is a salt water.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just let's pretend I don't know much about oil. Yeah, I do know that deer and other animals and stuff are attracted to salt because there's not much of it out there in the middle of the woods, So they drop salt licks all over the place just to give the animals a chance to have some necessary minerals and things, And deer come along or moose or whatever, and in areas where there's porcupine, those suckers will sit there and chow down on it because porcupines, for some reason, I don't know why, they are in love with salt. It's like one of their favorite things to eat. I never even knew that. And I read this thing. I'm like, interesting. Because they were saying that, like, somebody found this old cabin where they had chewed the handles off the doors and the wood around where the handle is because of the salt from the sweat from people going in and out of the cabin. The place where they used to rest the boots had salt, and the porcupine had come in and eaten around that area, chewed up all the wood in there. They had eaten the handles off of all the yard implements, all the woodworking stuff, like all the tools and everything. All the handles had been eaten off of everything. because the porcupines would eat all the, like every little bit of anything that had salt on it. I was like, what the hell? Really? It just blew my mind that they really do that. I guess they're freaks for it. It just seemed weird to me.
Yeah, we drop salt and mineral licks both out behind mom and dad's.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's something nice for them to have, um, but I thought the state was doing that for a while. Did they stop doing that?
I think they still do some here and there, but we just do it. We got a buck back here. It's pretty big, so we put the rack rocks out to help him get bigger.
Pink Himalayan salt is real good, Juan Carlos. That's real good. You can make lamps out of it.
Yeah, the pink embassy salt's good. I like that.
Pink Himalayan salt is good for you drill it out, right? And then you put a light in it and it makes a nice lamp.
Supposed to have good health properties to it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. But it also makes a hell of a lamp. My friend, it was a running joke. Me and a friend of mine were talking to somebody, and that they were, very into the Himalayan salt, and all this more natural kind of exotic foods and stuff, and we're kind of like, oh, cool. And my friend said, yeah, I got a lamp made out of that stuff. And that's where it started. So my friend that had that lamp, he told me that it was made out of salt, and I couldn't resist. I was like, yep, that's definitely salty. I'm not kidding. I had to taste the lamp.
Oh my!
Is that like tasting the rainbow?
No, not quite. But
Okay.
I'm a weird freaking dude, and I have tasted weirder things than lamp. Make it wings like I have the lamp. Yeah, man.
Wayne is super awesome. But he's got a great attitude about everything. He's always a lot of fun.
Oh man, yeah. No, I want to branch out and get some different spices and things for my kitchen, because I like to cook. I like to do different things with my food, and there are certain spices that I like quite a bit, but I can't find them in the stores around where I live.
Hey, Justin, I did find white pepper at Walmart.
Yes, I can too, but that's not the point. The store up the street does not have white pepper.
Would you like me to send you a bottle of white pepper, Justin?
Stop it.
White pepper, Justin?
I can go on.
A bottle of white pepper.
I can go on eBay and get myself a bottle of white pepper anytime I want. I'm just saying that it's not readily available in stores around here. It's not. Just not. That's fine.
Would you like a bottle of ghost pepper?
I'd like a bottle of straight. Get it out. Turmeric and black pepper. Yes, that works for me. I actually like that. I actually like turmeric, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, what do you use turmeric for? A little coloring?"
Hey, Justin.
What?
Wayne's asking if you like spicy.
Sometimes it depends. You know, it depends on whether I'm wearing my Depends. No, I'm not that sensitive to spicy food. Sometimes I can eat it, and sometimes I can't. Just depends on how I feel, what's going on. I'm kind of a moody bastard, so sometimes I'm like, yeah, spicy food. Let's eat some spicy stuff, yay! And then sometimes I'm just like, ah!
That's the time you should eat the spicy stuff.
Killer Croc.
Notice.
Oh, make it Wayne. He makes his own, huh?
Yeah, it's very good.
Cool.
And then I have yet to use these yet, but they are definitely on the list of things to do.
What are those Reapers?
No, they're jalapeno peppers that have been smoked.
Oh, jalapenos.
And the recommendation I was given was to rehydrate them and add them into like baked beans or something of that nature.
Blasphemy. Add into baked beans. Blasphemy.
Everybody likes the brown sugar baked beans.
Hey, listen, man. I live in New England. I was born and raised here. Give me a break. I don't care what you do to your beans.
I prefer the maple baked beans myself.
I like maple baked beans too, but man, I don't care what you do to your beans. If you're eating them, do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not a purist anymore, dude. I don't even care anymore. People were eating like mango salsa and pineapple on pizza.
No, pineapple on pizza, I draw the line.
Yeah, I never got used to that one. I'm like,
No.
man, come on.
Hello, Mr. Little.
And then you got
brother.
pizza. No. Then you got people that find out that you say they hear you say, "Oh, I don't like pineapple on pizza," and then they go and order a pineapple pizza on purpose and eat it in front of you. Huh?
Go ahead, eat it in front of me. I don't care.
I'm not I'm not barfy like that, but I'm just saying it's just like, dude, come on. I don't want to eat it. If you offer it to me, I'll be like, cool. I'll pick the pineapple off the damn slice. I'll eat the slice with the ham on it. Because I know it's going to have freaking ham and pineapple on it because it's going to be that damn Hawaiian pizza. And I'm going to eat it with ham on it, fine. But I'm going to pick the pineapple off of it, and then I'll still eat the pineapple afterward. It's like dessert.
See, if somebody would do that, then I would just order a triple meat pizza with quadruple anchovies on it and eat it in front of them, because most people don't like anchovies. I love anchovies, so
I eat the anchovies. I'm not eating those stupid anchovies that are them big chunky square ones or whatever. That's dumb. No, anchovies are those little tiny slivers of brown fish. That's anchovies.
Yep.
Thank you. At least you know what anchovies really are.
Well, half the pizza places around here don't carry them anymore, so I will actually buy jars of them at the Walmart and put them on my pizza when I eat them.
Yeah, I've eaten some pretty questionable things in my time, and anchovies is not on that list of questionable things. Anchovy pizza, thumbs up. Not bad. That's perfectly fine. Polar bear.
Hey, Sam.
It's Sam.
Sam the man.
And Junior Little. How you doing? Man, I haven't done a damn thing
Hi, Junior.
all day. Except be on live streams with people. That's all I've done all day. That's it. I haven't done anything else. Oh wait, I made some food. Yeah, I made some food. And then I came on live stream. And that's all I've done. All day.
You played with your piston.
I did play with the piston a little bit.
Oh, my God.
Not sorry. Just finished a neighbor's motor scooter and super happy. Wants to pay more money.
More money is always good.
I'd let him. If he wants to pay more money, I'd let him.
Hey, Sammy.
Oh, here. I am Justin on the panel.
Carlos, I knew that about Worcestershire sauce. I love Worcestershire sauce also.
Wish to shish to shish to sure.
Worcestershire.
Yeah.
War,
It looks like soy sauce.
Worcestershire.
What's in the Shire? I don't know.
Mostly
Briar? Mostly Mopar. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream.
sauce.
Hi, Mopar.
Hey, Mostly, how you doing? Oh, you guys don't even know.
Yes, we do.
Hey, hang on.
Fair to Midland.
Midland, Texas.
You know, when I think about mostly Mopar, I kind of have him in the same category as Grant, straight six fan, and Jason, the old car guy.
All right, I'm gonna hang on. I have to go full screen to get the full Monty here. There we are. Now this is a video that I posted a while back. And I'm going to share the link with you right now. You see it? It's called the Taco Packet Challenge. Okay. Now this is back in. You ready for this? This is back in December 19th of 2015. Okay. This is 3.5 years ago. So, in this video, I'm just going to spoil it for you. All right. I was talking to a couple of people that do food challenge videos, and I'm like, hey, like, what should I use out of all these things that I have to do a food challenge video? And they were like, oh, well, do this with these items. And I'm like, okay. So I ended up taking the taco packet and putting the taco packet, sprinkling taco powder on sardines and anchovies, by by the way. And just sucking it all back, dude. And then to wash it down, I washed it down with clam juice. If you're familiar with clam juice, so not a lot of people don't even know that exists, but no, it does. And right toward the end,
Motto out of.
yeah. Well, anyway, right toward the end of the taco packet challenge, I put some taco powder on the back of my hand, and I snorted a bump of it.
No. No.
Yeah, I did. Watch the video. I did. I totally did. It was rancid, bro. It was so rotten. It was so burny and crusty and gritty. Okay.
You know, Justin, that ranks right up there with the Tide Pod Challenge.
Look at Make It Wayne. He says, no.
Hey, Brandon, how you doing, brother?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, but yeah, I did, and I didn't feel very good. I actually have an aftermath video as well. So if you look up Captain Jerk Taco Packet Challenge, you'll find it. Or if you click on that link I put in there, that's that video. But there might actually be in the side results, like recommended for you after that video. The next one coming up might actually be the aftermath video for the Taco Packet Challenge. It was terrible. That was a really, really stupid thing to do, and I'm not doing it again. Just saying, you know. And at that moment, I realized maybe I'm not cut out for food challenge videos because, well, you know, I'm a 40-year-old guy. maybe I should knock this crap off. So yeah, that kind of ended my my career in food challenges. So when you guys were younger, were you the kind of kids that would, you know, do stuff like, you know, the cinnamon challenge and stuff like that?
No.
You never did anything like that?
No, we had motored vehicles when we were like way young, and so we just keep building stuff bigger and bigger to jump over, and bigger and bigger hills to climb, and stupid stuff like that.
I didn't have motor vehicles, well, that my parents knew about at least. So we were the kind of kids that actually like would challenge each other to drink a bottle of ketchup or mustard or something, you know. No, I still did all that kind of stuff, climbing trees and freaking going off jumps and stuff. But no, we didn't have a lot of. We didn't like to have a lot of downtime where it was just like boring life. So we found stuff to occupy our time.
Well, I think I was about 7 years old. I had a bicycle that weighed more than me, and we thought one milk crate wasn't enough to ramp the bike off of, so we would try 2 milk crates. And so we got a 2x8, 2 milk crates, and set it up on the sidewalk, and then went flying down the sidewalk on the bicycle, went off the ramp, and the bike flipped over on me.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sucked.
Sounds like being 7.
Well, I grew up out in the country, and we had a neighbor down the road that he had a son that was about the same age as me, and a couple other kids in the neighborhood, and they had a really nice backhoe and stuff, and so we would like build ramps that way. You know, milk crates and stuff just didn't cut it. My buddy actually jumped over the backhoe, sideways, not long ways.
We didn't get to jump
Back.
over.
Welcome back, Brandon.
We didn't
Welcome
do
back, Brandon.
we didn't do a lot of hoe jumping until we didn't do a lot of hoe jumping until we could afford condoms.
I think one of those conduct benders or whatever would bend the 16 gauge tubing.
One of those Harbor Freight benders.
No, one of those conduct benders. Electric metal pipe. So
You be pulling on it pretty hard.
Call from
You'd have to have a pretty good pull on it. I think it could be done though.
yeah, because it's thin walled. I think a Harbor Freight bender would just destroy it.
But you probably, if you bent it in small increments and moved it in the die, it'd probably bend it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, go-karts, motorcycles, etc. We played stick gun wars. Yep. I didn't get to milk cow by hand more than like once or twice, and that was like one time was on a field trip, another time was on somebody's farm. I got to freaking like milk something. But anyway, as for chasing hogs, I don't think I ever got to do that, but I did get to chase peacocks. I'm not kidding. My grandmother had peacocks, and they'd get out of their enclosure once in a while, and yeah, they beat us a merry chase through the entire neighborhood. Those things were extremely active, and if you don't think that a peacock can fly, well, go chasing after one, have it turn on you, and then freaking fly over your head, and you'll find out. Because I promise you, they can fly. Quite well. They may not fly very far distances, but they can fly just fine.
So can turkeys.
You ever been in the woods walking along and had a turkey come out of the roost at you? You'll swear the devil's coming after you.
We've had turkey in a parking lot a bunch of times, like right outside, because there's a field. Like, property is like shaped vaguely like an oval, and there's a river that runs along the back, and then on the other side of the river there's a big open field, and stuff like that. Well, anyway, there's all manner of wildlife, and one of those types of wildlife is turkeys, and yeah, we get lots of turkeys, like a lot of them, like 30, 40 turkeys at a time sometimes throughout there. Yeah. Out in the field. Remember, Crystal? Yeah. There's a bunch in the field. We could see a bunch of them, but there was also a bunch that we couldn't see.
Hey, Pat.
Actually, one of the times that there were turkeys in the parking lot was one of the days that you Dizzy came over. Remember? They've been out there a bunch of times. We get deer, we get fox, we get coyotes, we get blue heron, all kinds of hawks and buzzards and things. Yeah, it's you okay, Bum?
Yeah,
Get excited?
yeah.
What? Okay.
Turkeys don't fly very well, but they're very graceful coming out of the tree at you, with their wings flapping and shit like that when it's like just barely daylight out.
Yeah, turkeys do fly.
But not very well.
It's like
On the clutch guard again.
you wouldn't think it, but chickens fly. Well, how the hell do you think the chicken got up on top of the barn? That's what my
My grandpa always used to tell me.
That's what my uncle told me. I said, I didn't think chickens could fly. And my uncle's like, well, how the hell do you think it got up on top of the barn? I'm like, I imagine it flew there. I just didn't know.
And groundhogs can climb trees.
Smarmy marmots.
My grandpa always told me the only kind of bird that doesn't fly is a jailbird.
The what? What?
A jailbird.
I didn't hear you.
A jailbird.
I didn't hear the first part of what you said.
The only kind of bird that doesn't fly is a jailbird.
Oh. That and a stool pigeon.
And penguins.
I think we're getting ready to see some metal mayhem.
Yep. I'm gonna mute this for a second because it's about to get loud.
About to get loud up in here.
Are you ready?
Wow, that's a really nice shot of your workbench.
Yep.
It's the grindings.
We're all in trouble now.
No, I tell you, man, seeing a peacock flying right at you is just a crazy, crazy sight, especially if you've never seen it. Like what you interpret as a flightless bird flying. And at that point in my life, I had never seen what I thought to be a flightless bird flying. But at the same note, I completely changed my way of thinking at that point for the rest of my life, and I never underestimated the capability of a bird, of any bird, to be able to fly.
And they're sneaky too. Them suckers will sneak up behind you and scare the crap out of you.
I know.
Well, I had a place where I checked wells tended wells, and I didn't know they had peacocks. And I got out of my truck. And I was digging through my toolbox and everything, and all of a sudden that blood curdling scream they do, right by, yeah.
Oh my God!
Right behind you.
Yup. Freaking just, you will know fear. Oh my goodness. My goodness.
I'm just glad I didn't have to piss right then, because it would have happened.
Yeah. My goodness. The first time I ever heard that, I was living at my grandmother's house for a little while. And the first time I ever heard them things, I thought I was in one of them old school Johnny Weissmuller films, you know?
Yeah.
Where you hear the freaking, like, the kookaburra, and then you hear a peacock right after it, and you're like, wait a minute. But he's supposed to be in Africa. Wait, what the hell? Neither one of those things is in Africa. What's going on?
Oh, they did go.
So yeah, when you hear that thing in the morning, when that's what wakes you up in the morning, you might want to reevaluate your life.
Uh-oh, guys.
Yep,
we gotta go.
Nate just went live.
Thank everybody for dropping in. if you get a chance, go over and check out Go Karts or Gone Fishing. We're going to all probably jump over there. We'll catch you all the next time.
Later, guys.
Okay, bye.